Hey guys, Papa Dan here. How's everybody on this Wednesday evening? Well, this is take 2 on this video. I did one last night, but evidently my SD card decided not to cooperate or something. So I had to go to Wally World and pick up a few groceries this afternoon, so I picked up a new SD card. We'll see if this one works. If not, I've got a bigger problem than I thought. So, a little while ago, FastJimmy and James Tester both put up a video. They both had basically the same question. Which is your favorite build from the past? I believe Jimmy called it a blast from the past. And then James added a question to that, and which is your scariest build, or your scariest kit in your stash that you're afraid to start. So that's what this video is about. So we're going to start with the favorite one, and then I'll show you my scariest one. So hang on, let me flip this camera around and I'll be right back. So this would be my favorite build. And the story behind this one goes way back. Way back. At the time that I did this one, Chris Chapman was recording a series of videos on how to weather and rust your models. And if you've not seen that yet, go to Chris Chapman's channel and check that out. It's an excellent series. He goes through everything, right from A to Z. And so I had pulled this one out of my stash to start building it, and I had previously bought it on eBay and was supposed to be complete. Well, when I got it and I pulled it out of the box to start building it, it wasn't. Half the motor was missing on it. So way back then I didn't have a lot of extra parts, you know, from previous builds or anything like that. So I decided that this one was going to be some guy hit it really big on the lottery, had all kinds of money to burn, so he bought a show car called the Land Shark. Well, then, just like most lottery winners, he kind of blew all his money, and this one got stuck in the back 40 of his farm or whatever, and just left to rot, and he forgot that it was there. And this is what it looks like years and years later. So I'll go through and kind of point out a few of the details for you that I think really came out nice on this one. One of them being, and this is something that Chris Chapman had showed me how to do. The cinder block there, in fact, whoops, sorry about that. Let me back it up a little bit. The cinder block here, in fact, all 4 of them that the vehicle is sitting on, that's actually a sugar cube. And then you can see right here, you know, it'd be nice if I had a nifty little pointer, you know, like Little BG or Scully, or, you know, all the other little pointers that everybody has. Gee, I wonder if there's somebody out there that could make me a little pointer. But anyways, You can see I kind of drilled out a little hole right here, rotted it out, and I've got the weeds growing up through the hole. Got another little hole drilled here. Then on this side of it, you can see that the steering linkage is disconnected, just laying on the ground. The wheels and everything are all rusted out. The seats are a mess. The leather wrap that was on the handlebars there and the gear shift, they've started to rot and they're falling off. They're all faded. And the windshield is just completely dirty. So there's some more cracks and rot on the fin here. Sorry about the shaking. So, and this is the only build that I ever entered into a show. I took this down to Modelpalooza, boy, I don't remember how many years ago now, and it actually won an award. The highly commended, which if you do gold medal, gold, silver, and bronze, I guess maybe this would be like a copper. A fourth place, and also ran. But I was pretty proud of this because it was the first one that I've ever entered, and actually the only one that I've ever entered. I've never put another model into a show since this one. But what I did here is, since half the motor was missing, I just made a blue tarp and dirtied up the tarp and laid that over the engine. So anyways, that's the one that I'm most proud of. Now if you'll hang on for just a quick second, I'll switch this out and I'll show you which one I'm scared to start. Hold on, be right back. Now this may surprise a few of you, knowing that I have, what, 5 large-scale cars still in my stash, and I've got one 1/24 scale plane and about 5 or 6 1/32 scale planes, so I've got some big planes, but it's none of those. It's just a 1/25 scale car, and this is it. The 72 Olds Cutlass Supreme. And the reason this scares me so much is because I owned a 72 Cutlass Supreme. My favorite car that I've ever owned, and I'm still to this day kicking myself in the butt for selling it. And I want to make this car look exactly like my car that I had. I want it to be just as perfect can get, and I know my skill level on cars is not there yet. So when my skill level gets there, then I'll tackle this one. But that's about it. Favorite and scariest. I'd like to see some other guys jump in on this one too. Those were great questions, James and Jimmy. I really appreciate you asking those. I'm enjoying the videos that I've watched so far. So, alright guys, I will be back again within the next day or so, and I'll give you an update on that craft project, which is done already, and bench is all cleaned back off again, so I'm ready to start another build, and I'll let you know what that build is. So we'll talk at you later, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye everyone. Stay safe.